And they didn't come with much more sparkle than the exotic Adrian Street.
Adrian Street.
Shiny, shiny, shiny boots of leather.
The thing about Adrian Street was, you know, his dad worked down the mine, and that was the last thing he was ever going to do. And they were, you know, the classic story is true. You could either become a pop star or you could become a sports star. And he saw wrestling as his way out of Wales and, you know, the pit life.
I sort of suffered a lot of ridicule from my father and from the other coal miners. Little guys like you can't be a professional wrestler. They'd rip you in half. I was determined that I was going to make it. I remember standing on the bottom of the pit for the last time, and I'd already got myself a job in London. I was leaving. I was never going to come back. I was going to be a professional wrestler or die trying.
In his teenage years, Adrian began bodybuilding. He stepped into the ring for the first time in 1957 as Kid Tarzan, but soon realised that he needed a better gimmick.
I knew by that time I was a great wrestler, but I thought to myself, a great wrestler done up in a pretty package would be better and would stand out a lot more than the more conservative style and the more conservative appearance that professional wrestlers had. Imagine I had a 27-inch waist, a 48-inch chest at the same time. I had a great suntan. I knew I looked fantastic. Now, I'd already been told by the wrestlers, you're not going in the ring looking like that. You look bloody ridiculous, you know. Naturally, I put it down to jealousy.
Adrian thought he was going out dressed as a hot boy for the ladies, but it didn't quite work out that way.
Instead of like the positive reaction I thought I'd get, it was like, ooh, Mary, give us a kiss. Ooh, doesn't she look cute? And to say I was mortified, I was horrified, would be an understatement.
Adrian's cross-dressing, highly sexualised character was really pushing the boundaries of society, never mind sport. But Adrian took the view that no publicity was bad publicity and began to milk it.
Because he was big and tattooed, people couldn't work him out. They're like, is he straight, is he gay? And he was never upfront about it. He'd never answer that. And I think that wound people up even more. But I like the way there's this combination of like toughness and glam with him. He looked like a sort of combination between Emma Bunton and a Welsh coal miner.
Secretary, round 3.
Round 3, and Adrian Street. There he is on the left.
He ignited the fans' fears and prejudices, and perhaps homophobia, with the very minimum of pirouetting and prancing around the ring. He was a great wrestler, a great athlete, and fans really couldn't understand why a man like this was parading around the ring in the way which he did.
But at the end of 6 rounds, it may not be. This is a catch-weight contest. He's giving away a lot of weight.
Every time I appeared on TV, I'd wear a different gown. Every time I wrestled, I'd push the envelope just a little further, just a little further, and a little further.
And it's a mission.
Adrian's image worked wonders at the box office, and lo and behold, he had success in the ring.
I won the middleweight European title, and the newspapers got a hold of it. They wanted to take a photograph of me wearing the championship belt, and they said, like, where would you like to have this taken? And I said, at the coal mine where I worked when I was 15, when the miners are coming up the pit, the same miners, including my father, that predicted that I would never ever make a professional wrestler.
His dad is looking totally perplexed by, you know, what his son has become. And there's a great cage of miners behind him, one of whom has his mouth open and his eyes wide, and he really can't believe what he's seeing. And there's a real kind of FU kind of moment where Adrian, who never liked his dad, said, okay, I've made it, you know, I've got out of here. I'm here down the shaft for 2 minutes, and that's it.
The winner, Adrian Street.
It wasn't just sexual ambiguity that provoked wrestling crowds.